videotape this real quick.
Okay, all right.
Nathan Sheppard.
Rick Murillo, yep.
And, Ranger Rick right here at the OFOF tent today. And we're just out here supporting off-road outreach, and Rick and I were just talking for a little bit. So, Rick, can you tell me briefly a little bit about your military service, please?
So I served 11 years. I did 4 years in Ranger Battalion, a year in Korea, and then 5 years SF. Was shot in 2008. After that, came home, lived a rock star life, and eventually that caught up to me. I had a bad drinking problem, and I ended up getting out the military on bad terms. And I continued to hang around people that kind of drug me down. And it took about 3 years for me to get my life kind of on track, but it took the sacrifice of my best friend committing suicide for me to realize that I need to fix myself. I need to do something. I need to make something happen, because if you consider someone your best friend and you're not there for them, you're not really their best friend. So I went to commercial diving school. I had his dive helmet shipped to me. I had his dive helmet strip painted, and then I flew to Seattle and met his mom and presented it to his mom. And that what brings us to the Man 22 run.
Right, yeah, so we were talking about that. So that led to the Man 22 run. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
So the Man 22 run was created in memory of Barry Barker. So 22 push-ups a day was going on 5 years ago. And for guys like myself, Nate, 22 push-ups is not really much. And so I said, hey, let's strap on our vests. Let's put the name tapes of those that are falling to suicide, and let's run 2.22 miles in remembrance of those 22 veterans a day that were committing suicide. And come back, and then we could do our 22 push-ups in body armor. So that started 5 years ago, and like I was explaining to Nate, started with 55, second year was 80, third year was 300, last year was 450. We're rolling our 5th year this year, and on the 3rd year I talked to the mom, went up to Seattle, and she said if I had a 5th year, she would come. And we're having a 5th year, and she's on her way, and she's bringing the helmet with her.
Nice.
So, and I went to commercial diving school last year, and in his memory, because I hate the water. I don't like my bathtub because it fills up with water. But I went in his memory, and I graduated, and I actually worked through school. And so I want to be able to put one of my dive helmets next to his dive helmet at the run this year, which is August 22nd.
That's outstanding. And we're going to go out there, and like OFOF, we're 5 years deep too this year. So, and I know we're all getting on board together, but Operation Fly Our Flag, we like to, just like your foundation, we like to honor those that have served our country and community. Military, veterans, first responders, fire, police, EMTs. So, and we do that just like this. So my brother Rick, on behalf of Operation Fly Our Flag, I would like to offer you this as a token of our appreciation for your service and dedication to our country. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. Operation Fly Our Flag. We'll see you soon.